The treaty should be voted against because human rights are going to be violated. There's no legal system to speak of that is equivalent to the Australian legal system. There's too much of a difference in quality of one system to another, and we can't agree to have Australians tried under a system where we can't guarantee that they'll even have that fair trial or opportunity to defend themselves. We're effectively saying, if we do vote for it, that we're okay to send our Australians to jail based on someone's word, a hearsay, no evidence.
In the United Arab Emirates, there are crimes that are not considered crime at all. It's considered normal behaviour in Australia. Things like homosexuality or even just heterosexual cohabitation, sex outside of marriage. Is there a fear that by having an extradition treaty, we could almost be legitimising the rule of law as it is practiced in United Arab Emirates?
Absolutely. In agreeing an extradition treaty, we are in effect saying that we trust the UAE's judicial system. We trust that it's up to our standards. We trust that people will receive a fair trial and they will have access to justice. They'll be able to employ a lawyer to represent them even. They will have more than 15 minutes of court time before they're convicted to 40 years. We're definitely saying that we agree that the judicial system in the UAE is up to our standards, and we're happy for our citizens to be tried under that judicial system.
In the United Kingdom, you ratified an extradition treaty with United Arab Emirates in, I think, 2008. Can you tell us a little bit about what your experiences have been since?
Since the extradition treaty was ratified, there has been one major attempt to extradite a Pakistani resident of the UK. And it was denied eventually after 7 years of court battles and hundreds of thousands of legal time and court time. The UK courts did decide that human rights breaches would be likely in the UAE, and they didn't trust that he would be protected there in a human rights sense. That is now going to lead to the review of the extradition treaty, installing more safeguards and actually going back and installing perhaps some extra legislation or even cancelling it altogether.